Have you ever wondered why, no matter how hard you work out or how carefully you eat, your fat just refuses to melt away? You wake up every morning determined to burn fat, but something is silently working against you, and most people don't even realize it. That's right. There's a single morning habit that can completely shut down your body's fat-burning engines before your day even begins. And it's something so common, so routine, that millions of people fall into the trap every single day without thinking twice. Imagine putting in hours at the gym, following every diet rule, yet still seeing minimal results. The reason isn't your effort. It's this hidden morning mistake that throws your metabolism off balance. The good news is, once you understand it, you can reverse it immediately and start seeing your body actually burn fat efficiently, even while you go about your regular day. Most people start their mornings in autopilot, grabbing coffee, a quick sugary breakfast, or skipping food altogether, believing they are doing something harmless or even beneficial. But science tells a different story. Studies show that certain morning routines trigger spikes in insulin, a hormone that tells your body to store fat rather than burn it. When insulin levels rise first thing in the morning, fat burning literally comes to a halt. Add to that the stress hormone cortisol, which naturally peaks in the morning, and you have a perfect storm. Your body is primed to store calories instead of using them for energy. Even the foods you think are healthy can unknowingly contribute to this problem if consumed at the wrong time or in the wrong way. The result is slow metabolism, stubborn belly fat, and a frustrating lack of progress despite your best efforts. It's not just theory. Research from leading nutrition and metabolic journals confirms that timing and order of what you consume in the morning directly affects your body's ability to burn fat. One study found that skipping the right nutrients or drinking coffee on an empty stomach can significantly reduce your body's fat oxidation for hours. Another study highlighted how protein intake first thing in the morning can kickstart metabolism and enhance fat burning throughout the day. These are simple, actionable insights that can transform your mornings and, ultimately, your body composition, but only if you know exactly what to avoid and what to do instead. By the end of this video, you'll know precisely which habit is sabotaging your fat burning every morning, why it happens, and the exact changes that can turn your body into a fat-burning machine. Stick with me, because the reward is huge. A morning routine that not only saves your hard-earned effort in the gym, but also accelerates fat loss naturally, without extreme diets or unnecessary supplements. You'll discover the small but critical adjustments that make a massive difference, giving your metabolism the boost it's been begging for. No more wasted mornings, no more frustration, just clear, scientifically proven steps that work. If you've ever felt like your body is working against you, like no matter what you do, fat clings stubbornly to your belly, this is the moment that changes everything. The answers aren't hidden in the latest fad diet or the newest exercise trend. They're in the science of how your body responds first thing in the morning. And today, you're going to see exactly what that means and how to take control of your fat-burning potential every single day. By understanding this one hidden factor, you can finally unlock the results you've been chasing and feel confident that your efforts are finally paying off. Stick with this video, and by the end, you'll have a clear, science-backed morning strategy that actually works, giving your body the green light to burn fat efficiently and consistently. The habit that is quietly sabotaging your mornings and your fat burning might surprise you because it seems so normal, so harmless. Most people think they are doing the right thing by skipping food until they feel ready for breakfast, or by grabbing a quick coffee to jumpstart their day. But here's the catch. When you consume caffeine or sugar on an empty stomach, or when you delay certain nutrients, your body goes into a survival mode that slows down fat burning. Cortisol, the stress hormone that peaks naturally in the morning, rises even higher when your body is starved or overstimulated by caffeine. This combination sends a signal to your body that it needs to preserve energy, not burn it, effectively putting your fat burning on pause. Insulin, which regulates blood sugar, also spikes if you reach for a sweet pastry or flavored coffee early, further instructing your body to store fat instead of using it. Even if you think a small breakfast won't matter, these hormonal responses are already working against your goals before you've had a chance to eat properly. What's even more surprising is how common this pattern is. Millions of people rely on a morning coffee habit, a sugary cereal, or an empty stomach for energy. It's so routine that no one questions the consequences. Yet research consistently shows that the timing, type, and combination of what you eat or drink first thing in the morning directly affects how your metabolism functions throughout the day. Studies from reputable journals on metabolism, endocrinology, and nutrition repeatedly confirm that a high caffeine intake on an empty stomach elevates cortisol, and that cortisol imbalances are linked to stubborn belly fat. In one study, participants who consumed coffee without any food first experienced higher cortisol spikes, reduced fat oxidation, and slower metabolic rates compared to those who ate protein or healthy fats before drinking coffee. Other studies reveal that high sugar breakfasts lead to rapid insulin surges, which trigger fat storage and energy crashes, leaving you craving more food and creating a cycle that prevents fat loss. These are not minor effects. They are the very reason so many people feel stuck despite exercising and eating carefully later in the day. Another key factor is how your morning routine affects appetite hormones like ghrelin and leptin. When you skip a proper nutrient intake early in the day, ghrelin, the hunger hormone, remains elevated, prompting overeating later. Leptin, the hormone that signals fullness, can become less effective, meaning even when you've eaten enough, your brain thinks you haven't. This hormonal imbalance makes it harder for your body to burn fat efficiently and easier to gain weight over time. What many fail to understand is that fat burning is not only about calories in and out, it's about creating a hormonal environment that allows your body to tap into fat stores naturally. Every time you reinforce this harmful morning habit, you are inadvertently telling your body to store fat, resist breaking it down, and slow metabolism. Fortunately, the science also shows the exact way to flip the switch. Consuming a small amount of protein or a balanced nutrient source before caffeine or sugar can reduce cortisol spikes and keep insulin levels steady. Drinking water first thing hydrates your cells, jumpstarts metabolism, and signals to your body that it is safe to burn fat. A light morning movement, like stretching or a short walk, can further enhance insulin sensitivity and prime your metabolism for energy use. Even subtle adjustments, like the order in which you eat and drink, have measurable impacts on fat burning efficiency. These strategies are not trends or gimmicks. They are firmly grounded in research and clinical studies that measure real metabolic responses. It's important to remember that your body is highly responsive to these small changes. When you consistently start your morning with the right nutrients, hydration, and gentle movement, your fat-burning hormone profile improves. Insulin spikes are minimized, cortisol is balanced, and appetite-regulating hormones function normally. Over time, this creates a cumulative effect that transforms how your body uses energy, turning mornings from a fat storage trigger into a fat-burning opportunity. People who implement these changes report higher energy levels, more consistent weight loss, and even better mental clarity throughout the day. The results are tangible because they align perfectly with how human metabolism is designed to operate. By understanding the interplay between hormones, food timing, and morning habits, you can take control of what was previously working against you. It's not about extreme diets or hours in the gym. It's about setting your body up for success from the very first moments after you wake up. Every small choice compounds over time, and mornings are the foundation of your metabolism. Adjusting what you consume, when you consume it, and how you move in the first hour after waking can create a powerful, fat-burning environment. Once you experience the difference, the frustration of slow progress and stubborn fat will start to disappear. This is the transformation that starts quietly in the morning but affects every aspect of your health, energy, and body composition throughout the day. Last section: Solution: what to do instead. Solution: what to do instead. The solution is simpler than most people imagine, but it requires a clear understanding of how your body responds to food, drink, and movement first thing in the morning. The key is to create a morning routine that supports fat burning rather than blocking it, starting with hydration. Drinking a full glass of water immediately upon waking helps wake up your metabolism, supports digestion, and signals to your body that it is safe to begin processing nutrients. Hydration alone has been shown to increase resting energy expenditure, meaning your body starts burning calories even before breakfast. Water also helps balance cortisol levels, which naturally peak in the morning but can be further elevated by stress or skipping nutrients. So, this simple step lays the foundation for a fat burning day. Once you are hydrated, the next priority is protein. A small, balanced source of protein first thing helps regulate insulin, stabilize blood sugar, and provide the amino acids your body needs for energy and muscle maintenance. Research consistently shows that protein in the morning increases satiety, reduces cravings later in the day, and enhances fat oxidation. This doesn't mean a huge meal is necessary. A handful of nuts, Greek yogurt, an egg, or a simple protein shake can accomplish the same goal. By fueling your body with protein before caffeine or sugar, you prevent the hormonal spikes that shut down fat burning and create a steady, efficient energy release for your morning. Timing is equally important. Caffeine, while a powerful fat-burning stimulant when used correctly, can backfire if consumed on an empty stomach. When taken after a small protein-based snack or meal, caffeine enhances metabolism, increases fat oxidation, and boosts energy without causing a cortisol spike or insulin imbalance. This order of operations, hydration, protein, then caffeine, allows your body to use stored fat for energy, rather than signaling your body to store more fat. Studies have shown that the combination of proper nutrient intake followed by caffeine improves fat burning rates and sustains energy longer than caffeine alone. Movement also plays a critical role. Gentle morning activity, such as stretching, yoga, or a short walk, improves insulin sensitivity, increases circulation, and primes your muscles to utilize fat for energy. Research demonstrates that light movement in a fasted state, when paired with proper hydration and protein intake, can accelerate fat oxidation and support long-term metabolic health. This does not require an intense workout. Consistency and proper timing are what truly matter. Even a 10-minute routine that engages major muscle groups can create a hormonal environment that favors fat burning, sets the tone for energy throughout the day, and reduces hunger spikes that lead to overeating. Beyond hydration, protein, caffeine timing, and movement, paying attention to the quality of your breakfast matters. Whole, minimally processed foods, rich in fiber, healthy fats, and micronutrients, support steady energy levels and prevent insulin spikes that trigger fat storage. Foods like eggs, avocado, leafy greens, berries, and whole grains provide a balance of nutrients that your body can metabolize efficiently. Conversely, highly processed or sugary foods early in the day flood your bloodstream with glucose, causing your body to prioritize fat storage over fat burning. Choosing nutrient-dense foods as part of a morning routine ensures your metabolism is running at full capacity and your fat-burning hormones are balanced. Consistency is the secret to making these adjustments effective. Implementing this routine just once or twice a week won't create the hormonal and metabolic changes needed for real fat loss. When you consistently follow a morning structure that includes hydration, protein, smart caffeine timing, light movement, and nutrient-dense foods, your body adapts by improving insulin sensitivity, stabilizing cortisol, and enhancing the efficiency of fat oxidation. Over time, this creates a natural rhythm where your body begins to burn fat continuously, not just during workouts or dieting periods. The cumulative effect is profound. Energy levels rise, cravings decrease, and stubborn fat begins to diminish as your metabolism works optimally throughout the day. Small adjustments can have a huge impact. For example, adding a quick 5 to 10-minute walk immediately after your protein-based breakfast can further increase fat burning rates and support healthy blood sugar levels. Similarly, swapping a sugary coffee drink for black coffee after eating protein keeps cortisol and insulin in check while still giving you the energy boost you need. These are simple, actionable steps that anyone can follow, and each one reinforces the other. When combined, they form a complete morning routine designed specifically to maximize fat burning while keeping energy, focus, and motivation high. Adopting this strategy transforms mornings from a metabolic obstacle into an opportunity. Instead of unknowingly sabotaging your fat burning with common habits, you are now setting up your body to work with you. Every glass of water, every bite of protein, every step taken in the morning contributes to an environment where fat is available for energy, your hormones are balanced, and your metabolism is optimized. By embracing these changes, you are taking control of the most critical part of the day, creating results that compound over time and supporting a body that burns fat naturally and efficiently, without extreme measures or constant struggle. Last section, call to action, motivation. Call to action, motivation. Now that you understand how a simple morning habit can either block or accelerate fat burning, it's time to take control and put this knowledge into action. The truth is, most people sabotage their own metabolism without even realizing it. Every skipped meal, every sugary coffee, every rushed morning reinforces a pattern that tells the body to store fat instead of using it. But by making conscious, science-backed choices, you can flip the switch and start seeing real results. It begins with a commitment to yourself to prioritize hydration, protein, and movement in the first hour of waking. These changes are simple, practical, and completely achievable, yet they have the power to transform your metabolism and your body over time. Think about how empowering it feels to know that your mornings, which once worked against you, can now become your greatest fat-burning ally. By drinking water first, you wake up your metabolism. By fueling with protein, you stabilize insulin and hunger hormones. By introducing light movement, you prime your muscles to burn fat efficiently. By timing caffeine intelligently, you boost energy without triggering stress responses. Each of these small steps compounds into a daily routine that your body responds to naturally, creating consistent fat-burning results without the need for extreme diets or excessive exercise. The science is clear, and the research is undeniable. These are not trends or fads. They are proven strategies that directly influence your metabolism. Consistency is the key that unlocks long-term transformation. One morning of following this routine won't make a dramatic difference, but repeating it daily reshapes your body's hormonal environment and retrains your metabolism to function optimally. Over time, you'll notice changes in energy levels, appetite control, and fat loss that feel effortless because they are built on a foundation your body is designed to support. The frustration of slow progress, stubborn belly fat, and midday energy crashes becomes a thing of the past. Instead, you experience mornings that energize you, fuel you, and empower your body to burn fat continuously throughout the day. Motivation also comes from understanding the long-term benefits of taking control of your mornings. Balanced hormones not only improve fat burning, but also support cardiovascular health, mental clarity, and overall energy. Stable blood sugar prevents cravings and overeating, giving you the ability to make smarter choices naturally throughout the day. Proper cortisol regulation reduces stress-related fat storage, particularly in the abdominal region, which is often the hardest to lose. By implementing these morning strategies, you are not just chasing weight loss. You are creating a healthier, more resilient body that functions efficiently on every level. Remember, the reward is in the small, consistent actions. Start with a glass of water the moment you wake up. Add a protein-rich snack or meal before your coffee. Move your body, even for just a few minutes, to signal that it's safe to burn fat. Adjust your caffeine and sugar intake to avoid hormonal spikes that sabotage your progress. Every one of these actions works in harmony to create a metabolic environment where fat is burned naturally and efficiently. When followed consistently, this routine makes your body a fat burning machine while keeping energy, focus, and motivation high. It's important to take these steps seriously because the morning sets the tone for the entire day. What you do in the first hour after waking sends signals to your body about how it should use energy, manage hormones, and store or burn fat. A single poorly timed habit can undo hours of effort in the gym or careful meal planning. But when you implement the correct morning routine, each day becomes an opportunity to reinforce fat burning patterns, improve energy, and enhance overall health. The transformation is gradual but powerful, and the results are long lasting because they are rooted in science and the natural physiology of your body. Visualize the new reality. You wake up, hydrate, eat protein, move, and enjoy your coffee with steady energy and fat burning working in your favor. Your cravings diminish, your metabolism runs efficiently, and the stubborn fat that once frustrated you starts to disappear. This is not a dream, it's achievable when you consistently apply these evidence based strategies. The key is to start today, not tomorrow. Your mornings are in your hands, and the actions you take now will determine the results you see in the weeks and months ahead. Every choice reinforces your metabolism, accelerates fat burning, and moves you closer to the body and energy you deserve. The moment to act is now. Don't let another morning pass where your metabolism is working against you. Take control, follow these proven steps, and commit to a routine that supports your body rather than sabotages it. The power to change your metabolism, increase fat burning, and feel energized every day is in your hands. Consistency, awareness, and small daily actions will compound into life-changing results. Your mornings can become the most effective fat-burning period of your day, setting the stage for long-term success, confidence, and health. Bonus tips to supercharge fat burning. Beyond the core morning routine, there are additional strategies that can further accelerate fat burning and enhance overall metabolism. These tips build on the foundation of hydration, protein intake, light movement, and proper caffeine timing, creating an even more powerful fat-burning environment. One of the most effective approaches is to incorporate strategic movement throughout the morning. Short bursts of activity, such as climbing stairs, a brisk walk, or a quick body weight exercise, signal your body to continue using fat as fuel. Research shows that intermittent movement increases energy expenditure and improves insulin sensitivity, allowing your body to burn more calories even while at rest later in the day. Unlike long, exhausting workouts, these small efforts are sustainable and integrate seamlessly into a busy morning routine. Another often overlooked factor is the role of morning sunlight. Exposure to natural light early in the day helps regulate circadian rhythms, which in turn influences metabolism, hormone balance, and fat burning. Studies reveal that individuals who get sufficient morning light tend to have healthier insulin responses and improved energy levels. A few minutes of sunlight or even sitting by a bright window while hydrating or having breakfast can significantly enhance your body's metabolic efficiency. This simple habit reinforces your natural hormonal cycles and complements the other steps in your fat-burning routine. Meal composition and timing remain critical for sustaining fat-burning momentum. Pairing protein with healthy fats and complex carbohydrates in your breakfast creates a steady release of energy and prevents insulin spikes that can block fat metabolism. Foods such as eggs with avocado, Greek yogurt with nuts and berries, or oatmeal with a protein addition provide a balance that fuels your body while keeping fat-burning hormones active. Avoiding refined sugars and processed foods early in the day is essential because they trigger insulin surges that encourage fat storage and reduce metabolic efficiency. Consistent nutrient-dense choices reinforce the hormonal environment that supports fat loss and overall energy stability. Hydration beyond the first glass of water is equally important. Drinking water throughout the morning helps maintain metabolism and prevents mistaking dehydration for hunger, which often leads to unnecessary snacking. Green tea is another excellent option because it contains compounds that support fat oxidation and metabolic activity. Research indicates that the combination of proper hydration and compounds like catechins in green tea can further enhance morning fat burning rates. Incorporating these beverages strategically while avoiding sugary drinks keeps your body in a state optimized for energy use and fat mobilization. Mindset and stress management also play a surprisingly large role in fat burning. Cortisol, the stress hormone, not only affects appetite but also directly influences fat storage, particularly around the abdomen. Incorporating a few minutes of meditation, deep breathing, or mindful reflection in the morning helps regulate cortisol levels and primes your body to use energy efficiently. When stress is managed effectively, your body's hormonal environment supports fat burning rather than fat retention, complementing all the other morning strategies. Temperature exposure is another tool that can enhance fat burning efficiency. Brief exposure to cooler temperatures, such as a cool shower or a few minutes outside in the morning air, activates brown fat, a type of fat that burns calories to generate heat. Studies show that brown fat activation increases overall energy expenditure and contributes to fat loss. Integrating these small science-backed practices into your morning routine can have a compounding effect, turning your body into a more efficient fat-burning machine. Finally, consistency and habit reinforcement cannot be overstated. The most effective fat-burning routines are those that are performed consistently over time. Each element of your morning, hydration, protein, movement, sunlight, nutrient-dense foods, stress management, and even temperature exposure, works synergistically to enhance your body's natural metabolism. By making these steps automatic, your mornings become a predictable period of fat-burning efficiency rather than a time when habits unknowingly sabotage your progress. Every repeated action strengthens the hormonal and metabolic patterns that lead to visible results and long-term health benefits. By combining these bonus strategies with the core morning routine, you create a comprehensive system that maximizes fat-burning potential while supporting energy, focus, and overall wellness. These practices are all rooted in research, verified by multiple studies, and designed to work with your body's natural physiology rather than against it. They do not require extreme dieting, long workouts, or complex supplements, just consistent, intentional choices that align with how your metabolism and hormones are designed to function. When applied together, they provide a powerful, natural, and sustainable approach to fat loss and metabolic health, giving your mornings the ability to set the tone for the entire day.